And Mark and our lovely wives were there. Let me just give you this lineup. It was Lee Brice, who's one of the top country stars.
Oh yeah, he's a big
And writer.
And writer Craig Campbell, who I thought, I mean, no disrespect to Bryce, but this guy was unbelievably good.
yeah.
And a guy by the name of Rob Hatch, and of course Lance Miller.
Yeah.
Fairfield's own Lance Miller.
And
I
there
hadn't
were a
seen
few others. That,
Well, yeah, but I mean, those were the big four, and it'd been how long ago was it that Lance Miller was on the Nashville Now thing?
Oh, it's probably 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah. It'd have to be.
Do you remember when we were just like rolled out the red carpet?
Early
and,
2000s, I think
Yeah.
so.
and he had a big concert at a packed Mule Barn. We just went crazy. So I mean, that was fun to watch him again. Anyway, so there's two things that are memorable, and you need to say what was memorable to you. For me, they auctioned off a guitar that was signed by all the artists that performed. And there were eight artists in all that performed.
Actually,
so-
9.
You're right.
There were 9.
One impromptu.
No, he was
there
part of
were-
the first.
The first set featured 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the second set 4.
So, my wife's sitting next to me, and of course, Carol always, whether it's George Strait or some other country artist like Lee Brice, she always dresses up like she has a chance. Okay, I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
maybe she
yeah.
does.
He announced that yesterday prior to the show.
Yeah.
You should have seen the look on Carol's face.
I'll be
Should
down
have seen
later,
the look
Christy.
that Mike got.
Oh,
those are the kind of
man.
looks-
Not once, but twice.
Those
gosh.
in a matter of about
The
45
glare
seconds.
twice.
Those are the kind of looks that helps your bottom line, Christy.
Yes,
okay?
I know.
Anyway, long and
Keep
short
it
of it
up.
is,
Take one for the team.
so the four that are up there that I mentioned. And by the way, I looked up Craig Campbell. He's had 5 or 6 in the top 40 Billboard. 2011, he performed this song "Fish." That got up to number 23. It was really a funny song.
Okay.
Rob Hatch, who
Great songwriter.
clearly not a performer that goes out to perform, he just writes it, and he's written songs for. Get a load of this, Christy. Florida Georgia Line, Randy Houser, Lee Brice, Gretchen Wilson, Jared Neiman, Craig Campbell, who was there, Jake Owen. It's a pretty incredible. I mean, you could pay your mortgage on what he's making in songwriting.
And I'm sure
Well,
he
that's where you
does.
make the money.
Yeah.
Those songwriters are the ones that are
So,
wealthy.
so they're up there and they're doing the auction, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting next to the missus, and I said, I want you to do. She knows all of them. She knew every one of them. She knew their songs. She knew something about them. I said, you need to give me some information so I can share it on the show tomorrow. And she says, I can't hear you because of the guy auctioneering.
Right.
So I point at right now the bid is at $4,000 on this guitar. Okay. So I point at them and I said, I need information on them. And she grabbed my hand. She said, listen here, city boy. You don't point at an auctioneer, especially when it's at $4,000.
Oh gosh, that would have been funny if they'd go, Mike's
Right there,
got 4.
Mike wins. No, Mike loses. It was really, oh boy, was it funny. But a great evening. We're so grateful to Steven Sork for extending
absolutely.
the
Thank you.
invitation.
Thank you very
It was
much.
a great crowd.
Yeah, that's great.
It was fun. Want to remind everybody that it looks like tonight it's the Lebanon North CP Church, right?
Yep.
I have it written in.
If the weather is, it's supposed
that's
to warm
right.
up though. So
At the Festival of
Yeah,
Lights.
Festival of
The
Lights.
Festival of Lights.
yes, that's right.
Very good, Mike.
The Fairfields Festival.
He,
of Lights.
gives me a
he's
rough
called
time.
it everything from Festival of Lights to Celebration of Lights to the Lighted Celebration to
Well,
a couple of guys with flashlights holding them
Collecting your
behind the
money,
light.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got $4,000 to throw at you, okay?
Oh, Lordy.
Mules and Hamilton County tonight. I'm going to probably show down. I go there and see the freshman game. That's pretty interesting.
Is
I
it
like
at
to go there.
At Hamilton.
No, it's here.
No, it's here.
It's
It's
at the
here.
Mule Barn. So that freshmen start at 5:15. Then it's the JV game. Then it's if you really want to, if you want hoops to your pukes, there you go. There's your 3 games right there.
Who's on duty with you tonight since Jeff's sick?
Jeff is not
Not
feeling
sure
well,
yet.
so we don't know.
Not sure yet.
Oh.
We might get
I
a
might
dose
be-
of Double D.
I might be flying solo, or Double D will join me.
There's no hospitality room, is there?
No.
Okay, well, then we're spared that. Got a very nice Christmas card from our good friend Gary up in Louisville. And just so many nice things he said. And he's sent us some trivia that we'll use down the road.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you, Gary. Thank you for everything you do and your calls into the station and stuff like that. Christy, how are you before I get into the you-know-what?
Well, I'm always great. 'Tis the season, countdown to shopping and Christmas, and
I've already been in.
We're on roller skates at
I'm already been in, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I might have to come back after today, but
or last night.
yeah. All right.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello, this
Hello.
is Santa. Hello,
Yes.
this is Santa. Is Christy there?
Christy
Yes,
is
I
here.
am Santa.
Well, we need to put a big old thank you out to the person that turned the key in for my house at the park.
I know. What were you thinking when it slipped out of your pocket at Save a Lot?
I don't know, but there are some really good people here in Fairfield,
Yep.
and I really appreciate the person turning the key in.
That's right. They can come out and see you at the house and get a candy cane, right?
Absolutely, they'll come out there. I'll take care of them.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, we appreciate that very much.
All right.
Direct from
Merry
the North
Christmas.
Pole.
Thanks,
Thank
Santa.
you very much, Santa. We appreciate your call. It's always good to know that the big guy's listening up there. You
Yes.
get a good north wind, that signal will go up as far as northern Canada. What do you got here for me, bud?
What do you mean?
Which one?
Isn't it time to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, you said, what do you got? I thought,
okay. I got to listen to this.
Here comes the bucket, here comes the bucket, here comes the bucket of fun. Mike and Mark and all their guests delivering info, not just birthday wishes, news, Mike dishes, as long as time allows. So grab your coffee and maybe a snack, cause the bucket of bunk is now.
Boom, boom. All right, thank you. And we haven't identified
Couple of things.
the mystery voice.
Couple of things real quick.
Yes.
By the way, if you know the mystery voice, 842-3715, we've got $10 in chamber bucks for you.
The
You can
masked
guess that.
holiday singer.
Couple of things real quick.
Yeah.
Your singing does not add to the mystery voice. Or
But
to
I
the,
but I
The
feel
masked singer.
bucket.
but I feel
Or
a song in my heart.
and the dancing really detracts from
I think it forces people to video.
Oh, Lord.
Can you believe that
Actually,
old guy?
that forces people away from video watching that.
George Lindsay was born on this date in
Goober.
1935. He was
Goober pile.
He would have been 84 today. He died in. I didn't know he was not with us. He left us in 2012.
Wow. Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Is the masked bucket of bunk singer Bruce Reeves?
It is not Bruce Reeves.
That's a good guess. We
Thanks
haven't
for
had that
calling.
one. Yes. Bruce Reeves, county board member extraordinaire,
Yeah.
and he can carry a tune.
Yep.
This guy we got can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Yeah, it's almost like an insult if you get guessed.
I wanted to go on the record right now. It's not Christy, okay?
It's not me.
All right. So he was on the Andy Griffith Show. I'm talking about George Lindsay now. It's Goober. He's also on Mayberry RFD. And he was a regular on Hee Haw
Yeah.
as well. Do you know this guy graduated from college? He was the quarterback of the University of North Alabama.
Really?
Yes, and he graduated. He graduated
Well,
with a
it was
Bachelor of Science.
It was Alabama.
1952. He graduated. He did a stint in the United States Air Force. And then he did a bunch of TV series, including Gunsmoke, The Rifleman, The Real McCoys, not reoccurring roles.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone, Daniel Boone, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, and he did the Alfred Hitchcock Hour. Anyway, here's the most interesting part. He died in 2012 in Nashville. During an interview segment of TV Land's 40th anniversary Star Trek Marathon in 2006, Leonard Nimoy stated that Gene Roddenberry, the guy that created Star Trek, the whole franchise,
Yeah.
the first choice for Spock was George Lindsay.
Really?
Can you imagine Goober as Spock?
No.
I think they made the right choice, don't you?
I think they did.
Wow,
Sure.
I couldn't believe that. Paul Rogers.
Well, you know what he would have done on that show, right?
Judy.
No, he would have said, James.
Yeah, he would have. That's right.
That's good. That's really good. Paul Rogers, born in 1949, he is the lead singer of the rock band Bad Company.
Uh-huh.
Listed as number 55 in the 100 all-time greatest rock singers. He apparently had a significant influence on people like John Mellencamp. And so for that, he also married a former Miss Canada, so he did okay there. That was his third marriage. He resides in Canada, and he's a Canadian citizen now. He was from Great Britain. Barry Livingston, actor, 65 today. You
My
know who-
Three Sons?
My Three Sons. He was Ernie in My Three Sons. Then he's been acting. He's the only member of that cast still active and doing shows. He's been in 2.5 Men when it was on the air, and Anger Management, and Mad Men. He was in all those shows. Ernie, old Ernie, Barry Livingston, born in 1953. All right. Also on this date, 1791, a traffic regulation in New York City established the first street that was one way.
Really? One way?
Do you
18?
still-
No, what year was this?
That's the first one-way street.
17?
91.
Wow.
You know, I still see people going the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
On Main
downtown
and Delaware?
Fairfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You'll be standing there and think, did that car go the other way? Yeah.
Oh,
They
no.
do.
And then
Yeah.
you wait for the crash.
Yeah.
1903, the first successful gasoline-powered airplane flight took place. Kitty Hawk. Hark. City Hawk. Kitty Hawk. 1936. Whatever it is. You know, it was those Wright brothers. The Rudy Valley Show debuted in 1936 on NBC. 1969, television history made when Tiny Tim and Miss Vicky
Got married?
on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. 76, this was a significant day in media. WTCG TV in Atlanta, Georgia changed its call letters to
TBS?
WTBS. This composer, let's see here, music news. Carl Perkins wrote Blue Suede Shoes. Less than 48 hours later, he recorded it.
It was
1986.
fresh in his mind.
Well, yeah, and then it was, wasn't Elvis who
Yeah,
also
Elvis
did it?
made it probably the biggest hit.
86, the Doobie Brothers reunited for a benefit in California. The performance inspired by a reunion tour. And guess what?
They're coming back.
Guess what? I got it.
I know. You got I know
got
you've,
tickets.
You've told us.
I got tickets. Michael McDonald and Doobies in St. Louis coming up next year. Our question of the day, Christy, is:
Didn't see that.
are you spending more or less on Christmas this year? That's an interesting question. And we've got an interesting answer as well. We'll come back with that on Morning Coffee with Christy Horning right after this.
Hey there, it's Paul. Sprint's holiday deals are so big, I need help spreading the word.
That's where I come in! Snowman Paul here!
Hurry in and switch to save your family money on the Samsung Galaxy S10 for $0 a month on a Sprint Flex lease.
Yep, $0 a month for the Galaxy S10!
Plus, Sprint is offering a 100% total satisfaction guarantee. You know what that means.
It means that you can try out the network and see the savings for yourself?
That's right, but you don't just
At the Skillet Fort Grill in Orchardville, they are well known for their home cooking and fresh, hand-peeled mashed potatoes, but they also do catering. Everything from small to large, office parties to weddings, they cater to your needs. Homemade desserts and fried chicken can be pre-ordered from the Skillet Fort Grill. On Friday nights, experience their fall-apart prime rib. Open 7 days a week, Sunday through Tuesday, 6 to 2, and Wednesday through Saturday, 6 to 8, at the Skillet Fort Grill, right across from the old Orchardville School.
Carnaby Girls accept the mission to assist your man with the perfect gift for you at our Men on a Mission event this Saturday, 9 to 5.
Listen up, guys. The first 25 men will receive a $25 Brighton gift card wrapped with your $50 or more purchase. Also, register your lady to win her choice of a pair of Brighton sunglasses. It's official. Carnaby's Christmas countdown is on. Let the best fashion team wrap the perfect gift for her under the tree. Open nightly till 6, Sunday 1 to 5.
Hi, this is Elizabeth Gonzalez with People's National Bank. People's National Bank has partnered with Zelle. Zelle is an easy way to send and receive money with family, friends, and others you trust. You can use Zelle today right from your PNB To Go mobile banking app. Money moves directly between bank accounts fast. Stop by People's National Bank today to learn more about Zelle. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the crew of Gemini 11 went up for 45 orbits? President Johnson signed a bill raising the minimum wage to $1.60 an hour. The new Miami Dolphins played their first game in the AFL. Triple Crown winner Frank Robinson led the Baltimore Orioles to their first American League pennant. We got our first peek at the Monkees, Mission Impossible, and The Girl from U.N.C.L.E. And here's what the new music sounded like.
What becomes of the broken heart? One kind of man got you under my skin. Blazing on a sunny afternoon. Eleanor Rigby. Wouldn't it be nice to turn down there? He got the way to move my chair and I can't hear it.
All these songs came out together. But when? The answer and a little taste of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. 5-pound bag of red or gold potatoes, $2.99 each. Fresh cabbage, 59 cents a pound. 1 pound of baby carrots, 99 cents. An 18-count of large eggs, $1.15. Prices mentioned are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store on West Main Street in Fairfield. Give them a like on Facebook.
September 1966. Cherish us away.
The Association and Cherished, the top song of September 1966. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
At Jackie's Hidden Treasures, you never know what you'll find. Pick up a certificate at the Big Deal Store for incredible savings. There's always something new at Jackie's Hidden Treasures on the square in Sisney.
Give the gift of music from French Lick Resort this holiday season with concert tickets. Air Supply is at French Lick in January. Grand Funk Railroad rocks the Lick in March.
I know I'm leaving here a better man.
Country icon Clint Black comes to French Lick in May. Ticket information at FrenchLick.com.
Oh, we're having too much fun here. I want to remind you that the Wayne County Humane Society is going to do Glow Bingo again. Boy, was it a huge success last time.
It was so much fun.
Coming up
get out
on,
there and get a table or a ticket.
Saturday the 25th. Of course, at the Elks Lodge. Yes, in January. And so, I mean, it's $20 in advance, $25 at the door. And it's fun. It's fun. We were there, and we left early for whatever reason, because I was tired. And Double D took over.
He did.
He had probably 25 cards.
Yeah.
People say that bingo is a game of chance. It isn't when you have 25 cards to keep track.
I can keep track of 25 cards.
No, I couldn't either.
He did. And then he went up
Because it has music and everything.
He went up there and danced because he won. I have video.
He didn't win. Yeah, he did win.
Yes, he did win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course
he
he
did because he was up there dancing. Yeah.
Well,
He
he would be dancing whether
I
he
know.
won or not.
Yeah, that's true.
He had to do one of those things.
So, are you finding this to be true? Are you the people? We asked the people in the question of the day: are you spending more or less on Christmas? And we had a stunning result: 72% of the people say less. 237 votes. Almost 1,600 people reached by this question, and other people, we had comments. Kayla said she's spending pretty much the same. Zach says, "Does paying more taxes to the governor count?" And Jeff said about the same. But how's the season gone for you so far?
It's been very good for us.
Well, good.
So,
You're running counter then. I like it. I think this is probably jaded by what's happened to our ag industry here because of the bad year.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a good year. There were fewer crops put out, and the ones that were there weren't as good. And I think that ripples through our economy. I really do. So anyway, there you go. There's your question of the day. Here, have you ever heard this controversy that's going on, Christy, about the OK sign and the OK emoji? You know what I'm talking about?
oh, no, I haven't.
Well, this is a hand signal. You know what I'm talking about? When you put
Yeah.
the two, your index finger and your thumb together, and then the other three fingers are kind of put out.
Like an OK sign.
Yeah.
It's an
Back in
OK
the old
sign. That's
day.
what it is. And there's an emoji. But according to a report, this is a sign that is supposed to denote white supremacy. And the hand gesture has gotten so serious that during the Army-Navy game this past Saturday, 2 or 3 of the midshipmen and the cadets were seen giving the OK sign to each other and to the camera, and now there's an investigation by the military as to whether or not that was supposed to be an offensive sign denoting white supremacists. Is that crazy or
It
what?
is crazy.
So I mean, I don't know where that's going, but I never for the life of me thought that signal. I know some hand signals that are probably not
Appropriate.
Yes, yes.
Would be the okay sign.
I've had many of them launched my way.
Well, I think it depends on how you utilize the OK sign.
Okay, well then tell me the proper improper way.
Well, I think I could see, if you just kind of go, hey, I'd like to get a soda. Okay, good deal, buddy. Something like that. Good. But if you're going like this,
then you think that's a sign that.
Well,
what
think,
you're doing is you're putting it on your chest, so the radio people know what you did.
Yeah, I mean, it's just to me, I could see where that might cause
Well, I know
some
now
consternation. But
from that story. I know that that's something that there's. I could make the same mistake I made at the auction last night.
Yes,
you know,
that's right.
I mean, not knowingly,
You could have been playing a guitar this morning on. We could have sung along, couldn't we, Mark?
Well, I don't think I'd be playing it.
Oh.
It'd be planted somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Quite honestly. So anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that. By the way, I just got a message from Chris down at your shop. A fan was tossed and banned from Wrigley Field.
Yeah, for doing that.
For using the OK sign.
Jeremy was telling us that this morning.
Yes.
For life.
For life.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now we, have a new Cardinal fan.
I would
they
think
aren't
so.
They aren't going to be in Wrigley Field. They're probably not a Cub fan anymore. Well, anyway, just a note so that you know to be careful with that. Clearly, that's become a cultural thing. There's a new record.
I don't think I've ever even used the OK sign, to be honest.
I don't know that I have either.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It used to be a part of the Chevy. It used to be part of their sales pitch. New Chevrolets. I think. Anyway. There's also an emoji, but don't use that emoji. Ohio City is getting into the holiday spirit, and the record books nearly 1,500 people in Portsmouth, Ohio, gathered Saturday to gift wrap all at the same time in Market Square, setting a new Guinness World Record. It shattered the previous record of 876 The record happened during the city's annual Winterfest, which was also helped set records for most people caroling as well as potting plants. We got to do something like that. We need to get a world
Yeah.
record.
I think we should.
Well, we turned it in for pork burgers, but they denied it, so that wasn't something that they.
Well, that's
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Guinness will give you a world record for
gift wrapping.
Gift wrapping.
Gift wrapping or
No,
hopping on one foot.
No, we actually sent in a form and said we were going to try to have pork burger sales all day from every corner, whatever, see how many pork burgers we could sell. And we put on there, could we, be in the Guinness Book of World Records for selling the most pork burgers in one day. And they wrote us back or sent us a form back email that no.
They probably did not recognize the
What, pork burger? What-
as an acceptable form of food.
Maybe so.
Same thing happened to me. I played 18 hours straight on a radio station of Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer, and I sent it to the Guinness people, and they weren't
they
interested.
refused you
Oh, they
too?
were disgusted. They said that I would do that. So there are no plans of doing that here, by the way.
you and everyone else in the world were disgusted by that.
I can't even hear the song anymore. It's sort of like somebody that works at a fast food place, and they get disgusted by the smell when they smell it.
Yeah.
I feel that way when I hear Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. All right. Let's see here. Mega Millions soars just in time for Christmas. The Mega Millions jackpot has soared to $372 million. Oh, they'd only give you about $100 million of it if you won.
Yeah, well,
It's not even worth your while.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I could have
I'll
bet.
probably go buy one on this one, though.
I could have
Yeah,
bid
I
on that
probably will,
guitar
too.
if I'd won. Right after I take the old Wayne County Bank and make it into Dreith International Headquarters. I still see those block letters up there on the top of the old bank.
Really?
DREITH. I see it.
Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah, and you'll probably have a bald cat named Dr. Evil.
And those beauty blondes standing behind
Well,
you, too.
I tell you what, no, that's not going to happen.
Oh.
But I've always thought, and then maybe tunnel underneath the international headquarters.
home?
Yes. Then I
Yeah.
don't have to mix with the commoners. I can just go down and underneugh First Street, right to Dreith International Headquarters.
There may be already a tunnel. Who knows?
You should, if you're going to build a tunnel, you might as well put a little railroad down there, so you don't have to walk.
Just get on it.
Yeah.
One of those little trams.
Yeah.
All in the
work
works.
for ya.
It'd be Fairfield's first subway.
Underground.
I actually put. Let's see here. It was Saturday afternoon. I got gas. I got a
You
lottery
had
ticket.
gas or you got gas?
Well, I often have gas. In fact, in a closed studio like this, you might detect it, Christy. But I went and got gasoline, petrol, for my car, and I bought one ticket.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Just one ticket, and I don't even care what the numbers are. Just put it in the machine.
Chance Burke got $17 worth of gas and 3 tickets, and he won.
And he won.
So it is possible.
Of course it is. When's the last time? There's that example. When's the last time here in Wayne County that somebody had a huge win?
I know there's been a couple of $10,000 ones.
Yeah.
10,000.
I don't know. You could have bought that.
I could have bought the guitar. After taxes, I could have got the guitar. That's
You might
for sure.
be able to buy that Dreith International for $10,000.
Yeah, you could buy the sign.
No, her point's well taken. That building's been there for what? 25 years? 20 years?
That's true.
So I mean, you probably could get it for a cool $5,000.
Yeah.
All right. Remember this? Have you seen The Simpsons, the cartoon?
Yeah.
Been on for 25 years. Wait, no, 30 years.
Marge and Homer and Lisa and Bart.
Just between the three of us.
Yeah.
I pulled a Homer when it comes to gifts.
Oh.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this. One of my favorite Simpsons episodes. For Christmas, Homer gives Marge a bowling ball that has Homer on it.
So, and you did that?
A little different. I went to Ultra Products last week.
And you bought your wife a
crossbow.
Did you have her name put on it?
No. I didn't have her name put on. That's an
He
extra
had
cross.
his name put on it.
That's my name.
Yeah, your
It's
name.
Mike. No, it's going to be a big surprise to her.
Yeah, right.
Not
It may be a big surprise to you.
Oh, you delight when you hear those stories, don't you?
I do.
Here comes Mike. Yeah, all right, well, anyway, you know that the Simpsons are set in Springfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's always been the question as to which Springfield it is, because the U.S. Geological Survey says there are nearly 36 populated places named Springfield in 25 states. Did you know there were that many Springfields?
I did not.
I knew that there
I
was
always
one
thought it
in
was-
Ohio, Illinois, and Missouri. Those are the three.
I
knew
always
about.
thought it was either Massachusetts or Ohio is where Springfield was from The Simpsons. But it's
Okay.
not.
It's not. No. According to the creator, Matt Groening, is it Groening?
I think it's Groening.
Groening. Okay. He opened up in an interview and he said that Springfield was named after a town in his home state of Oregon.
Okay.
So now you know, and of course via radio. Peter Frampton has announced that he will have a farewell tour in 2020. That was probably one of the most significant live albums I've ever heard when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Frampton Live.
He's got to be the biggest singer that's ever put out an album that didn't have a hit. That the album went so big.
It's huge.
Yeah, because I don't think there were any big hits off that album.
He's having problems. I'm not sure if it's hearing.
How old is he?
He's older than us.
I think he's got something with his inner ear wrong, doesn't he?
I think you're right, but it's made it necessary. Well, you know, but here's the thing about farewell tours, Christy. I mean, first of all, let's go back to the George Strait example. I went with 104,000 of his closest friends to watch his farewell tour. Guess what?
He's back.
Next year,
Yeah.
let's go to Vegas. He's
Yeah.
in residency. That's what happens next. Frampton says, this is it. Elton John has been on a 4-year farewell tour. Remember the Eagles? Hell Freezes Over? I mean,
Well, didn't they all just go see Three Dog Night up at Effingham?
Yes.
Not too long ago.
Yes.
Like 4 weeks ago.
a bunch of folks from Fairfield went up there. That's supposed to be a really nice
Yeah.
venue. I mean, I've
Oh,
been
it
there
is.
for
beautiful.
And they have some
Not a-
really pretty
not a
good
bad
talent.
seat in the house.
And what's
up
the
there.
restaurant there that you go to?
The
when you-
Firefly.
That's top notch.
Oh yeah.
It really is. We're going to go to Effingham here in the next few days, actually. The bat that Babe Ruth used to hit his 500th home run is selling for big bucks.
Probably a couple of mil at least, didn't it?
An unidentified buyer snagged the bat for slightly over $1 million at an auction over the weekend. Ruth had given the bat to the former mayor of Suffern, New York. Why? I don't know. But it was kept by his family for years. For a long time, the family kept it a secret in a closet and didn't tell anyone for fear that it'd get stolen. But hey, why don't we get rid of the bat? What do you think we can get for it?
Until somebody decided they wanted to take batting practice with it, and
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
stopped them
Yeah.
and said, "No, don't do that."
Here's what. You don't want to point during the auction for the bat.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that would be the kind of check that it would be hard to write.
Yeah.
Got myself a bat worth $1 million. Luke Combs, who's
That's a country singer.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He has the #1 country album for 2019. The Rising Country Stars debut album, This One's For You, is the highest selling country album of the year, according to Nielsen. So, that's we didn't see him last night, though. We saw Lee Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
Actor Danny Aliero. Aliero? How to pronounce that?
I have no idea.
Aiello. Danny's dead.
Rest in peace, Danny.
All right, well.
Thank you, Dan, for your service. We can't pronounce your last name.
Danny Aiello.
That's it.
Aiello.
He's not with us. Yes, he's not with us
Okay.
anymore. He died. He was a veteran actor known for supporting roles in many acclaimed movies. Let me just give you a few of them.
He always played like a tough guy in
Yes.
those movies, mafia type thing.
Yes, he was in Moonstruck, Fort Apache, The Bronx, Once Upon a Time in America. So he
was
passed
also
away.
in a movie with.
Oh, I know which one
He
he
was in a movie way years ago with Bruce Willis, Hudson Hawk. You
Yeah.
remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that movie with him.
He was a tough guy in the
Yeah.
movies, it says.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was not that old. Let me tell you something. I'm getting a little bit worried about the ages of the people that I mentioned.
That
Because
are
they're
no
all
longer
your
with
age?
us.
I'm in the zone, dude. I'm in the zone. All right. Hold me back if we got to. What we got here? How we doing? How
We
doing?
got time. We got time.
All right. Well, let me stop the bucket of bunk to say, Christy, what's going on downtown? Can you give us sort of how's it going?
It's going great. You know, Men on a Missions is Saturday from
Okay.
9 to 5, or a lot of businesses have different hours, so you need to check. But, of course, we're on board for 9 to 5, and so we're going to be giving away some gift certificates and sunglasses, Brighton
Cool.
sunglasses. Yeah. So anyway, we're busy. And can I say something about the Volunteers for Progressive
Oh,
Fairfield?
absolutely.
Okay. Well, the 21st, which is this Saturday, after Men on a Mission, you do all that, go home, get your family. We're going to have a special event out at the park. It's from 5 to 8, and Fairfield National Bank will be hosting or
Good.
greeting. And Santa will have Mrs. Claus.
The Santa that called us?
Yes, Mrs. Claus is going to be there, and we're going to have the little gifts.
There's
for
only
the
one
kids.
Santa. I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
Yes,
the
there
Santa
is.
called us.
The
Okay.
Santa called us. That's right. And you know the Santa house is at the park now. And Dwayne and Sheila Walker are going to have their Luther the Donkey there, and she recites a little legend of the donkey for the kids, and that was a really big hit. People loved Luther the Donkey last year. Now the Cub Scout pack is going to give away hot chocolate. We are moving it to the Little Red Schoolhouse because they're officially going to be open with official dress of the periods of the house was actually open, and so they invite people to come in and look at the house,
Good.
have some hot chocolate, and there'll be some carolers there. Our biggest thing is the First Christian Church has come forward, and they are going to have a live nativity. They have 2 families that are actually going to do it and split the 3 hours, and that's going to be at the entrance of the park when you come in. And so we do want you to take notice of that because they've been working on authentic clothing, making costumes and everything. So we do appreciate that. And Jesus' Name United Pentecostal Church is going to be singing Christmas carols down by the Santa house, and that was really awesome last year. Everybody was standing in line waiting to see Santa, was singing with them. They sang Christmas carols, both religious and both things, jingle bells, whatever, And so we do appreciate them getting out in this cold weather and doing it. But it's actually supposed to be 50 degrees
You're
Saturday.
going to be down there
and-
signing black and white glossies as people come through, right? You and your
Yep.
family?
I am.
Yeah, he is.
That's on Sunday.
He's going to be working on Sunday. You can officially see Mark on Sunday.
What kind of traffic?
We've actually our donations have been pretty good.
What a great feature that
it
is to
is.
this town.
Absolutely.
Even
It
when we
is.
weren't living here, we'd come home on weekends here, to the cabin, and we didn't miss ever the organ and piano recital at the
the
Methodist
church,
Church.
yeah.
That was always
And it was awesome.
the
Sunday.
cantata.
Yeah.
We never missed that. We never missed going down on a ride through the park. Just
We couldn't
wonderful.
do it without Chris Jenkins and his team, though. They are totally into it. They're all Christmas people, and they've worked really hard, to keep things going. It takes a lot of money to keep it going. So we do appreciate everybody's donation.
Christy has trivia for us.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know.
And it's got a seasonal flair, the way I understand it.
Oh, I did want to say that Santa would be in his house Friday night, 5 to 7, Saturday, 5 to 8, Sunday afternoon, 2 to 4, and Monday afternoon, 2 to 4.
He's a
All right.
jolly fat
And then he
man.
has to take off.
Because he's got to get his work done.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
He actually has to work.
It's
yeah.
a condensed time frame for Santa this
Yes,
year.
it is.
Fewer weekends.
Yes, right. He's been
I
working
mean,
this
you
little.
got to go up there and make sure those elves getting the job done.
All right.
Okay. All right. First one is, what star sign would you be if you were born on Christmas?
I think I know that one.
Jimmy Boyd sang which hit Christmas song at 12 years old? Which Christmas word means turning of the sun? Which airport was taken over on Christmas Eve by the terrorist in the film Die Hard? Which U.S. singer sang All I Want for Christmas Is You in 1994? What color are the berries on the mistletoe plant?
Ooh, I know that one.
Which country is eggnog said to originate from?
All right.
Eggnog.
Eggnog. Which is the date of St. Stephen's Day? What is the date?
Stephen's Day.
Yes. Which colorful and much sung about Christmas character was invented by American writer Robert May in 1939?
Okay, I got an idea.
And according to the song, what did my true love give me on the seventh day?
You're really stretching us there.
On the seventh day of Christmas.
Yeah. We'll have you do all 12 days when we come back. Stay right here on Morning Coffee.
Here's what's going on, brought to you by Rhodes Collision. Rhodes Collision Body Shop is a complete auto body repair shop. Owner Dustin Hooper also offers detailing and spray-in bed liners of the highest quality. Remember, all roads lead to Rhodes Collision.
Here's what's going on Sunday, December 22nd, the Fairfield First Christian Church will have a Christmas celebration service starting at 9 a.m. in the multi-purpose room. Everyone is invited. The 30th annual Christmas dinner will be held on Wednesday, December 25th at the Fairfield Cumberland Presbyterian Church. Serving will be from 11:30 until 1 o'clock. Anyone who does not have access to a hot meal or will be spending Christmas alone is welcome. Dinners will include ham, dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy, cranberry sauce, green beans, corn, hot rolls, pumpkin pie, and whipped topping. For delivery, call 599-8875 or 516-3642 on Christmas Eve after 3 p.m. and before noon on Christmas Day. Deliveries will only be made within the Fairfield city limits.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
If you're interested in reaching every household in Wayne, Edwards, Wabash, or Richland County, then TOC Direct Mail can help you. Contact any of our marketing specialists to see how TOC Direct Mail can help you contact your customers directly in their mailbox.
The farm family is still the backbone of southwestern Indiana and southeastern Illinois, and TOC Media, WFIW and WOKZ, and Best One Tire are teaming up to honor the farm family with the annual Illiana Farm Family of the Year program. The 2020 family will be introduced at TOC's Farm Profit Preview in Vincennes on January 23rd. We are accepting nominations for the 2020 Farm Family of the Year online at WFIW.radio.com. Go online now to WFIWradio.com and nominate your farm family. Tell us why they deserve to be named the TOC Media, WFIW, WOKZ, Best One Tire, Southern Illiana Farm Family of the Year. The winner will be announced at Farm Profit Preview January 23rd. Brought to you by Best One Tire, the farm tire leader for Southern Indiana and Illinois and Northern Kentucky.
We are currently accepting vendors for the original company radio stations and Old National Bank's annual Farm Profit Preview that will be on Thursday, January 23rd from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Highland Woods in Vincennes. This is your chance to meet over 200 potential new clients in just one day. You don't want to miss this great opportunity to showcase your business. If you're interested in becoming a vendor, please contact Jessica Hallman at events@originalcompany.com.
Fields Basketball Friday on WFIW 104.9 and WFIWradio.com as FCHS plays at Edwards County. Our broadcast about 7:30 p.m. Friday with pregame information. Mules Basketball is brought to you by Christina Copeland Country Financial, People's National Bank, Garmin Trucking, Fairfield Ready Mix, The Farmer's Daughter, McDowell, Kinslow, and Jessup, Skill Sales and Service, and Wabash General Hospital. It's the Mules and the Lions this Friday, 7:30 on WFIW 104.9.
When a challenge rises up, do we let it stand in our way or go the distance to overcome it? I didn't want to stay at the bottom, but after I was shot 4 times in Afghanistan, I was told I'd never walk again or have feeling below my waist. If I even survived, I felt paralyzed, physically and mentally. There were many times where I took 2 steps forward, only to be knocked back 5. When I struggled to get up my hill, depression and thoughts of suicide threatened to keep me down forever. My wife and healthcare providers were there to catch me and push me forward. I learned that psychological care is key to recovery from both physical and invisible wounds. It's been more than 2 years and my journey is still ongoing, but I know I won't quit. Decide now that I will take the first step. Reaching out is a sign of strength. Visit realwarriors.net or call 800-874-2273.
Your Fairfield area weather forecast. Partly sunny skies today, high 35. Clear tonight, low 20. Mostly sunny, 32 tomorrow for Thursday. Sunshine, high 45. Clouds and 48 on Friday, and for Saturday, sunshine with the high of 50. Overnight, low 29. Yesterday's high was 33. 12/100ths of an inch of rainfall here at the WFIW studios overnight. Currently, humidity at 81%, winds out of the northwest at 6 miles an hour, pressure at 30.2. Right now, partly sunny skies and 31 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looks good as well, nothing showing up precipitation-wise anywhere in the area this morning.
This is the city band from last weekend at
I
the
went
Christian
to the
Church.
Yes, that was wonderful. I love the community choir too. That was very.
They were great. I have to tell you, we are blessed with
We
some
are blessed with some
magnificent
talented-
musicians. We really are.
We really are.
Janie McDowell. I'll be quiet a second. Well, we could sit and listen to this.
Oh, yeah, we could.
Forever. But we're blessed with an unbelievable amount of musically talented people in this town, and you know, I have to take my hat off to the city band. They're wonderful, and I look forward to their concerts every summer.
I
So,
do too.
Go ahead.
Okay, you ready, guys?
We're ready. This was a challenge. I think
Okay, what was the star sign if you were born in?
I should know
At
this.
Christmas.
This is my wife's star
I'm
sign.
going to say Sagittarius.
No.
I'm going
This
to.
is your wife's sign?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think so.
Capricorn.
Yes.
Capricorn.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Jimmy Boyd sang
It's
what
okay.
song?
It's okay. She's not going to be upset. I got her a crossbow. Go ahead.
Jimmy Boyd sang
She's
what
gonna shoot you with
Christmas
that
hit?
crossbow. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, she's good. That's going to be the lead story. Christmas morning.
She's got a pretty nice target here. Right?
Well, we
he's-
got you for Christmas a shirt with a big target on the
Yeah,
front
that's right.
and
we
the
need
back.
we need to get one of those for him. Okay, Jimmy Boyd sang which Christmas hit at 12 years old?
How about I Saw Mama
Yeah,
Kissing Santa Claus?
Okay.
That's right.
All right. I was
All
going
right.
to
Yes.
say nothing for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Well, that
That's a
could have
good
been
one,
too. Which Christmas word means turning of the sun?
Noel.
Nope.
Yuletide.
Correct.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Boom. Which airport was taken over on Christmas Eve by terrorists in the film Die Hard? Or
I'm going to
what-
take a wild guess and say London.
Nope.
No,
it was in-
London. It was Los Angeles.
No, it was Washington, D.C.
Huh?
It was the Dulles International Airport.
Dulles.
Mhm.
There's only 2
Yeah.
airports. One's Reagan. The other Dulles.
That was like Die Hard 2, wasn't it?
No, I think that was Die Hard 1.
I thought Die
It was at
Hard 1, they
Christmas.
took apart the Nakatomi building or something like
Oh,
that.
that's true. That's right. I didn't put that.
Everybody knows Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Well, yeah.
And actually, the movie company owned that building, and it wasn't complete, and they used that building for that movie. Because you remember, it was all incomplete. I mean, it wasn't finished.
Yeah, some of the upper floors were not done.
Yeah, that was really true.
I'm
So-
not conversant in Die Hard
Oh,
trivia.
I like.
I have watched Die Hard. Great movie.
but I don't watch it at Christmas.
No, I don't
it's
either.
not a Christmas movie.
Well, no, it isn't. But
Unfortunately.
it was held at Christmas time.
Even though it's set at Christmas,
Yes.
it doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
forced against my will to watch things like White Christmas
I love
and
White
the
Christmas.
Bake Off.
The Holiday Bake Off?
Yeah, it's the Holiday Bake
Oh,
Off.
oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to make a cupcake now.
A Christmas cupcake.
Yes. Oh yes.
Ready?
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
which U.S. singer sang "All I Want for Christmas Is You" in 1994?
Vince Vance.
No, is a woman. 1994.
Oh, Mariah Carey?
That's right.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job.
Remember when she was on the Rockin' New Year's Eve and her microphone went off?
Yes.
Oh my
And she
gosh,
kept
she
going.
was so yeah, but she
Yes.
was really mad.
Yeah, even Dick Clark from above was disgusted
Yes,
by that.
he was. What color are the berries on the mistletoe plant?
I was going to say red.
Red, I think.
They're white.
They're
Really?
white.
Yes, they are white.
Hmm.
Which country is eggnog said to originate from?
I'm going to go with Germany.
I'm going to go with England.
Correct, Mark.
Mark,
I
you're just
tell you,
killing me
he
here.
is just so knowledgeable.
Well, he's the guy. Well, he doesn't. He, you look at him.
I don't have a life.
Don't you look at this guy? Don't you look at this guy and you think Christmas? That's what I do.
Well, I don't. I do. I go into his place of business, Blacks, and he's just working his little tail off.
One of the nicest
Yes.
windows in
Yeah,
town.
beautiful window.
And I'm not giving you credit. I'm giving Tina credit.
Yes, Tina does. And her
all
girls,
do-
you got some
you
good
just
girls.
take direction. I bet. Yeah, oh yes, dear. I'll put that up in the window.
George calls it barking, not taking direction. He says, "You're barking today."
I am responsible for that window at times.
Well,
At times.
At times.
Okay. Well,
You know
I'll
what?
give you
know
credit.
what? I have set that window up several times by myself.
Without any direction?
Without any direction. And
Well,
then
it's
it's
pretty.
taken down and put up by someone else later on.
Yeah, or they change it around when you leave.
It's a fine window.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of my girls said, "Do you want me to help you put that up?" Yesterday, I go, "No, because I'll just change it if I don't like it. So I might as well put it up myself." Okay, what is the date of the St. Stephen's Day? And I really should have looked up to see
St.
what state
Stephen's Day. I don't even know what St. Stephen's Day
I
is.
should have looked that up. I
Do you
apologize.
know?
December 26th.
No, I do not.
The
So it's
26th, the day after Christmas.
Yeah, we need to find
is
that
that
out.
Boxing Day in Canada too?
Oh, I don't
Is
know.
that the 26th?
I don't know.
I think Boxing Day in Canada is the 26th.
You talking about prize fighters?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. Which Christmas carol was invented by American writer Robert May?
Rudolph.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. According to the song, what did my true love give to me on the seventh day of Christmas? My true love gave to me.
You can hear the Mandrell influence.
Oh
there.
yes, you got it, man.
It's 8 maids a milking.
7 swans.
7 swans a swimming. Thank you, Tom.
Good job.
Yeah.
Doing it, Gary. Tom Levine comes
We
through.
should have had the song and we all sang it. That would have been really cool. Now, George wanted me to ask you
Yeah.
who played for the St. Louis Cardinals,
Mhm.
St. Louis Blues, and
Ernie
the,
Hayes.
and the Rams when they were in town.
Ernie Hayes. He played the organ. for
There
all
you
three.
go, George. You
What
didn't get
number
one.
did he wear?
Ernie Hayes didn't have
Because
a
he had
uniform.
the same number.
I loved Ernie Hayes.
He got it, George. You didn't get one over
He
on
should
mine.
wear 82.
Well, I tell you what, I spent a whole game up there with him one day to do a story when
Oh,
I
no
was a
kidding.
newspaper reporter. So I got to know Ernie.
Yeah.
He was a great guy. Really. And, by the way, I just want to mention one of the friends of the show is celebrating a birthday today, and that's Lisa Konopasek.
Well, happy
So
birthday
just
to
got that,
you.
Just got that message. All
Okay,
right.
I'll be seeing you.
Thank you.
soon
We
then.
always appreciate you for
Hey.
everything you do in downtown.
Listen, well, you know what? We appreciate all of you guys. You do so much. And thanks for always advertising all those extra things going on in Fairfield. So make sure everything's a hit.
That's why we're here.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Take care. KO Wednesday. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits.